Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Martha with Bird and Barn Designs, and today I'm going to be bringing you a fabric haul from my sweet friend Debbie Ham over at Dutch Rich Primitives, and she does sales under the name of Three Hens and a Chick, and she is on YouTube, and she recently got the most amazing stash of fabric that she is sharing with everyone in the craft community. And I have got to show you what I got. I'm trying to reach it here. Let's see. So she happened into an enormous batch of fabric, and she's been doing a couple sales over on her channel. I will link her channel in the description box below, so if you don't know her and are not subscribed yet, you have to run over to her channel, hit subscribe, hit the notify me button if she's got a sale going on, so you can be notified for upcoming sales, because she has got a plethora of wonderful items for the craft community. And not only does she do wonderful sales, she has guests that come on and do sales as well. And they have vintage ephemera, they have paper packs, they have all kinds of little goodies and fun things that we junk journalers and crafters just absolutely love. And just like rare finds and unexpected things, and it's just so fun to hit these sales. So be sure you hop on her channel, subscribe, and follow along with her. So the other night she did some fabrics, and you know me, I'm a shabby chic girl and a vintage girl, but well, you know me if you follow. If you don't, and if you're new, welcome. You will figure that out very shortly, because that's my genre. But I branched out and I decided I'm going to try some different things. So she had all these beautiful fabrics, and I just hopped on board and thought, okay, at this price, we're going to try some new things. So look at these. She was offering these for such a reasonable price. I believe these were $1 a yard. Beautiful, beautiful colors. Look at this one. Look at how gorgeous this fabric is. Oh my goodness, I just love it. I could see all kinds of things going on here, and these florals that are kind of busy, or patterns that are kind of busy, you can take pieces. Like say you've got a book you want to do, and you just use this portion here. So you've got a bit of the tree, you've got the beautiful flowers, and then you've got all up here that you can embellish and not interfere with the picture there, the print. Or you've got this big floral piece here that could be the cover of a book. This could be cut out and put on a pillow, a center of a cushion, or a beautiful pillow. It could be made into a wall hanging piece, a shabby wall hanging, and put your dangly laces on there. Just all kinds of gorgeous, gorgeous things that can be done with these fabrics. And for the price, you know, if it's not something that you're comfortable with and you want to try something new, and you don't want to, you know, use your high price fabrics, these are perfect for playing around with. So I just love them. Look at this beautiful blue. And this is so outside of my wheelhouse, but just look at how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. I can see all kinds of things with that. So I loaded up, and you know, with our favorite Joann's closing, everybody's wanting fabric, so Deb's got it. You've got to follow her and get your hands on some. I could see this with beautiful doilies or something layered over that. I could see laces layered over that. Let's see, I'm trying to grab something. Look at, you could put a pretty lace over that and still see some of the pattern under there, some of the color, but yet it tones it down a little bit. I just think it's so beautiful. This would be beautiful for a vintage, for a fall. a grungy. You could even grunge that up a little bit and use that for a grungy one. Look at this one. This would be perfect for a grungy. It almost looks like concrete, kind of. I think that's really cool. It's got a lot of dimension to it. So, got that. We've got like a blue gingham. We've got these little swirly doos. It's almost like a paisley. Beautiful. Look at this pretty blue. I could see this one like on a denim journal and put some pockets out of this, or use denim on the outside cover and use this on the inside cover, or vice versa. You could use this on the cover and put a denim pocket on the cover of a journal. So many possibilities. And then this one was gorgeous. I love this. It's like the darkest, darkest blue. This might even be black. We've got kind of cloudy, stormy evening here in southern Indiana, and my light isn't that great. That might be black, but it's got these beautiful tone-on tones kind of there, and then the gold foil metallic look. So, so pretty. And the generous pieces, you get at least a yard of each. Look at this one. That's pretty. It's so soft too. That one's really soft. It's like a brushed cotton. This would make a pretty cushion cover. Very pretty. I've been on ruffle mode where I've been making ruffles. Some of these would be perfect for the ruffles. Look at this one. That one would be gorgeous for an autumn, a fall, a harvest journal, a sunflower journal. So pretty. And I don't know where my order stopped and where her generosity kicked in, but I had ordered some, and then she sent me some for Happy Mail. And I know this was one of the Happy Mail parts. And that's a gorgeous print too. That would be really, really pretty for the fall. So pretty. And then we've got one with little leaves with kind of a maroonish background. And then we've got, this was similar to that gray, but it's in the beigey tones. It's got like a marbly kind of a look. Beautiful. And those, again, those with beautiful laces layered over them. So, so pretty. Got laces, we've got, let's see here. What else do we have down here? We've got some, that wouldn't be good on there. That's the wrong color. We've got vintage lace trims that would look pretty with that. They're just all kinds of fun things. The possibilities on this are endless. Doilies would look beautiful layered on that. So this, I think the rest of this is what she gifted me in a Happy Mail. So we've got tone on tones. That's got like a leaf pattern. This is very pretty. This feels like, let me see if I can remember my fabrics. This has got a little more heft to it. It's almost like a, is it broadcloth that I'm thinking of? Maybe a broadcloth? That's beautiful. Look at this tone on tone. Very, very subtle. It's got a subtle floral in there. That would make a beautiful ruffle. That would make a beautiful harvest journal. Look at that. Put this on the outside, this on the inside. Make contrasting pockets. You could do this on the outside cover, this on the inside cover, cut a piece of this and put on the inside for a pocket, and cut a piece of this and ruffleize it and put it on the side of your book. You know, and it just all ties in there beautifully. Love that. And then here's another very subtle tone on tone that's got a floral. I don't know if that'll be able to be picked up. This one is very cool for a grungy. It's got like a water stain effect almost, kind of like when we coffee and tea dye our papers. So that one with a vintage book with all kinds of tea or coffee dye papers would be fantastic. Look at this beautiful one. That's all floral. And then this is another tone-on-tone floral. So pretty. And again, yet another one. And they're all just a little bit different. It's really, really pretty. So, Debbie, thank you so much for the gift. And I love the fabrics. And that was one day. And then the next day I come home and I have a Happy Mail from Deb. And she got a hold of some office supplies. And she sent me this Happy Mail. So look at these goodies. She is so generous. Look at the fun coin envelopes. We all love those. Vintage bingo cards. We've got some tags. These are so great for stenciling on, for coffee, tea dyeing on, collaging on. So there's two sizes of those. Here are some work tags. So you've got name, address, article, date promised, price, and the work to be done. And then it's perforated down here. So you can pull off the little tab. These are so cute. You could embellish these with little pictures, little flowers, all kinds of things to do with those. You could put a little stamp in there as well. So those are, I bet you could wax seal on that. You could do a wax seal and have it like a wax seal dangle. Wouldn't that be cute? That would be super cute. And then look at these. You've got some promissory notes. Those are cool. These are, and it looks like an article intake form. Receive from, in good order, the following articles. And those are carbons. And then we've got checks. Those are great. And we have got receipt cards. Balance due shown below is correct and receipt is acknowledged. So you've got all the weights, the FICA, the state, the Social Security taxes, city tax, insurance, bonds, all kinds of little goodies down there. Here's some pages. That paper is real silky smooth. That's pretty. We've got statements. Those are wonderful. Inter-office correspondence. Boy, remember before the age of computers when we just sent an instant message and we had to actually write a message or a phone message on a memo pad? And they were always pink, weren't they? And then look at these pages. Those are really nice pages too. Those will be great to dye. And then we've got a ledger. Look at those. That is perfect. Fold in half on that and have a journal page there. So that was in there. And then she sent me, let's see, let me get that off to the side so I don't lose anything. Then we were talking and she has all kinds of sparkly, pretty goodies in her stash. And look at what she sent me. I could not believe this. Look at these gorgeous little cabochons. How beautiful are these? And there's just so many of them. She's so generous. Deb, you're spoiling me. Look at how beautiful. Look at that sweet little baby on there with the little bird on her head. And then this sweet little baby. It's got the carte postale on there, little French. And then we've got beautiful, beautiful women. Look at We've got those. We've got florals. Look at how pretty. Look at this little cherub. She's a sweetie. So cute. And some more florals. Look at how beautiful. So pretty. Thank you so much, Deb. Those are fantastic. And then also in one of her sales, she was doing vintage keys, and I got a key. That'll be fun to do some kind of a mixed media project with. So that was one day. So I had the fabric one day, these the next day, and then wait till you see what I'm about to show you. So she did another day of a fabric sale, and look at this. It is stuffed. So we're going to take a look at this. And this day she had some really fun things. Look at this fabric bundle right here. Look at how they layered all of that in there. It looks like a beautiful star and coordinating fabrics made in the USA. Look at how stinking cute that is. That would make an adorable Happy Mail. That would make an adorable gift for any sewist. I just think that's so, so pretty, and those colors are gorgeous. That would make a beautiful boho book. So that was the first thing that I thought was so wonderful. And then we're going into, let's see, where are we going here? I don't even know where to start. We're just going to pull them out in batches. So we've got some purples. She did Christmas fabrics that day. Look at the gorgeous Christmas fabrics. So pretty. They're Christmassy without being too Christmassy. Gorgeous floral there. Look at this one. This was really pretty. It looks very quilty to me. Like, I'm not a quilter, but I think that this is so beautiful. It's got that aesthetic. And there again, how beautiful would that be for a book cover? Look, you've got the front and the back, and so fun. Do a journal for a quilter. They could keep track of their quilting projects. You could add pages out of a quilting book in there. How cute would that be? Here is more Christmas. Good cheer, peace, greetings, happy, best wishes, joy, in that beautiful golden accented fabric on a navy with reindeer. So pretty. Here's another little kind of a ditzy floral with tiny little bow, or it's not floral, it's got tiny little bows and little hearts. That's sweet. Here's another purple, kind of an indigo. That's beautiful. And again, these were $1 a yard. Look at this beautiful Christmas one. You've got little Christmas card envelopes there with all the florals and the holly. Poinsettias. And this would make beautiful, beautiful wrapping options for Christmas. We tear open the pretty Christmas paper and throw it away, but imagine wrapping a beautiful gift for a crafty friend in a piece of fabric like this. Actually, any of these fabrics. It wouldn't have to just be the Christmas fabric. You could wrap birthday gifts. You could wrap whatever kind of gift in it. Look at, for a baby, how sweet is this? This is flannel with the little handprints and little ABCs, little hearts. That is super soft. There's a piece of that. Some of these were fat quarters. Some of them were yards. It just depended on what she had. The fat quarters were 50 cents. The yards were $1. That's another nice one for Christmas. And let's see, what else do we have in here? Oh my goodness. It's just never ending. Oh, Deb, what did you do? Wowza. Okay, I'm going to plop this up here and we're just going to dig in. Oh, I think this might have been a different day sale. She had sales every couple days there for a while. Look at this beautiful snowflake with the pretty glittery look to that. Here's some little gingerbread men, little snowmen. Man, I've got to figure out where I am stashing this. This is a lot of fabric, y'all. Look at that pretty one. That's gorgeous. Here's some beautiful pine cones. Beautiful leaves. That's gorgeous. Here's some more of that blue snowflake. This is gorgeous with the holly and the holly berries. Make sure I'm still going here. And here's some with Christmas presents and trees. How pretty is that? And then we've got more poinsettias. We've got, look at how sweet is this. I love this. It says, I love you, P.S. I love you. And little sweet little flowers on there. That's darling. Look at this pretty one. The colors in this are gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. The purples and the teals. Dusty blue in there. The silvery white kind of look. That's beautiful. So, you know, whatever project you're after, there's a fabric for in here. Look at this one. This one looks like it has palm trees on it. Little yellow one. I got this one from my Luca Bear, our Great Pyrenees. He wears a scarf almost all the time because he is a slobber box, and we put a scarf around him. Well, his groomer does. He goes every 6 weeks to the groomer and she puts a scarf, but sometimes he needs a change in between, so I cut him a new one, and I thought that would be cute. This would be cute for his scarf around Valentine's Day. Super cute. Just all kinds of pretties. Here's some more of that one. Let's see what else is in here. Oh my gosh, it's just stuffed full of goodies. I think these were a lot of the fat quarters. Let's see, I can't pull them all out, so I'm going to do them a little at a time. So here, this was still yardage. So we've got a pretty purple. We've got one with kitties. And I said I'm a dog person, but I'm going to branch out and do something with kitties. There's a pretty summery floral. These would make cute, some of them would make cute drawstring bags. Put your goodies in, little envelope pouches. Here's a pretty green with an orange. Colors in that are gorgeous. Here's a bright pink one. This one is beautiful. I love that. So there we have the teddy bears, and they're so sweet too. So that was my fabric haul between what I purchased and what Deb gifted me. And I just am so excited about all of this. Look at all this fabric. So I've got a feeling there's going to be some fabric kits coming your way soon. And I just think it's so, so fun. There's just so many pretty colors and textures and patterns. And I think that the possibilities are endless. So please subscribe to Deb's channel and follow her. And we're trying to grow her channel. We're trying to grow my channel as well. I'm getting close to 1,000. So if you haven't followed me yet, I'd appreciate it if you hit subscribe and like the video and leave me a comment. Let me know what you would do with all these goodies. I just think there's so many possibilities of projects to do. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye, y'all.